Hey everyone, happy Mo Tuesday. I am Anthony Scott at ToyHypeUSA.com. So Mattel was kind enough to send along an advanced copy of their upcoming Masters of the Universe Masterverse new Eternia Trapjaw figure, which should be available in December 2023, January 2024, depending on retailer. He is part of a brand new wave, and he comes in a window box packaging here with some beautifully done artwork. There's an image of him right there on the front. Vehicles such as the Sky Sled on the right here, and a Palace Guard too. And over here, you have some various other vehicles. Castle Grayskull, some characters there. It looks like He-Man and Triclops. On the other side, you have some images of Trapjaw here. And on the back, you have more images, including a look at all of his accessories, various poses, which you see here. This is a sword that connects to the arm, a hook, and I'm not sure what to call that. So here is a look at the description and a look at the rest of the figures in this wave. Sorceress Teela and Skeletor are based on their appearance from Revolution. Man-at-Arms is also part of the new Eternia line, inspired from his 1980s appearance. And of course, here is a bottom of the box. So I'm going to open this up now, and let's take a closer look. Here is your in-hand look at the new Eternia Trapjaw figure from Mattel. He's inspired from his classic 1980s appearance, and this is a very well done updated to that original design. Just a reminder to everyone that the new Eternia part of the Masterverse collection gives you modern updates to the 80s design, whereas Revelation is inspired from the new animated series on Netflix. Trapjaw comes in a dark blue skin tone, and you see that on his chest there, the left arm, and some area around the hips. He is basically a cyborg with a robotic arm and a metal jaw, which covers the lower portion of his head there. The robotic arm is painted in a dark metallic gray with some silver highlights, and this is very nicely done. Part of the chest is also given that same deco as well. Here is a look at all the way around. The left arm also has a little bit of cybernetic gear, so here is a closer look at that. It's not all organic. The belt is painted in a green with, really it's a metallic green, has a nice shine to it, and there's a skull right there where the belt buckle would be. The loincloth is purple. Here is your look there. And the boots are painted in a black, a nice shiny black. Very nicely done finish there. And here's a look at the other side. As I said, that the chest is also given some of that cybernetic armor, and here's a closer look there. The head jaw with the mechanical jaw. This is hinged, so you can open that to reveal his lower jaw, which was removed and replaced with this. That's why he became Trapjaw. Top of the head is helmeted with a kind of like a reddish pink helmet and some metallic silver up here. Facial details, very nicely done. They really did a great job on sculpting him. And they even paid attention to the difference in deco between the jawline here, as well as the lower part of the head, which is red. Trapjaw is fully articulated, and if you've been collecting the Masterverse line, I think you guys would know what to expect is that. As I said, the jaw is hinged, so you can move that as shown. He is also given a ball-jointed head sculpt, decent range of motion here. Swivel hinge shoulders, swivel biceps, double hinged elbows, swivel hinge wrists, ball jointed torso, swivel waist. The other arm, same thing, double hinged elbows. Obviously no swivel hinged wrist joint, but it's just swivel for the robotic arm. The hips are ball jointed. He also has swivel thighs, double hinge knees, swivel calves, hinged and rocker ankles. So all of the points of articulation that you guys are used to in this line. Trapjaw includes these 4 interchangeable parts for his robotic arm, which includes a sword, a blaster, a jaw, and a hook. Here's the first pose of Trapjaw. I went ahead and put on the hook on the robotic arm. The sword is in the holster on his back and he can hold on to it. And the blaster has a little clip on there that you can stick right on the belt so he can hold it like that. Here is a look from the back. Bringing this in a bit closer so you guys can see. Here is another pose. This time the sword or dagger, whatever you want to call it, is in his hand. And the blaster is on the other side of the belt. I left the hook on for now. The sword has a very nice design on here, but it's upside down. So I'm going to turn this around so you guys can see. Has a face on there and horns. There is a look at the other side. The sword can also be placed inside the robotic arm and the hook he can hold as shown. Here is a closer look. Here is another look at the blaster, this time with the sword upside down, and I'm going to show you guys the face one last time. Bringing this in closer. There's a look at the details on there. Here is a closer look at the blaster. As he has 2 holsters on the back of his belt, he can hold 2 of his attachments. Here is a look at him with the hook in hand and the other two attachments on the back there. These work the same way. These just hook right in. Here is a look at the jaw inside the robotic arm. The other 2 attachments are on the back of his belt. The jaw arm is hinged just like the jaw on his head, so you can open and close it. Full range of motion here. And here is a look at the back with the other 2 attachments on. Now my favorite part of the review is a comparison with what's come before. On the left is a comparison with the Masters of the Universe Revelation Trapjaw figure inspired from the Netflix animated series. And on the right is Masters of the Universe Classics Trapjaw, all released from Mattel. Of course, in the middle there is this new version of New Eternia Trapjaw. As you can see, there are some vast differences in these releases other than the head sculpt. The body on New Eternia Trapjaw, as well as the head sculpt, is brand new, so you're getting an all-new figure compared to the Revelation Trapjaw figure. Here is a comparison of the back. The other 2 figures don't have the holster for the sword. I don't think either one comes with a sword. So on New Eternia, you're getting this new feature. Here's a comparison with some figures that I just picked up, including Horde Skeletor and Webster. Here's a comparison with Clawfill and Faker. And finally, here is a comparison with Slushhead. Overall, Trapjaw is a great figure I think fans are going to love. The modern update to his 80s classic appearance is beautifully done. my recommendation would be to pick him up. I personally like him better compared to how he came out in Motu Classics. Just please do not tell the Four Horsemen that I said that. Thank you again to Mattel for sending along for a review. It's greatly appreciated. I am Anthony Scott at ToyHypeUSA.com. To purchase Trapjaw and additional figures, check out our sponsors off the website, ToyHypeUSA.com. We would greatly appreciate that. Thanks again for watching this video, and stay tuned for more coverage and reviews.